It's the disruption of the natural processes of conception. And that disruption can happen at many points along the way. So from ovulation, where an egg is being released from our ovaries, to fertilization, where the sperm meets the egg, and even the implantation of the fertilized egg in the uterus. There are many stages that need to happen for conception to actually happen. So if one or more of these stages is disrupted, infertility can result. So sometimes it might feel like it's a very complex issue because of the level of steps that it has to go through before it actually happens. My name is Dr. Izie. I'm a GP, lifestyle medicine physician, and I am here to help you take responsibility for your health before disease takes control. So let's dive in. Infertility is more than just a medical condition. It's a personal journey that touches everything: your emotions, your relationship, your sense of self, and even sometimes your relationship with God. And as a doctor, my goal is to help you understand what's going on in your body and to guide you through empowering solutions so that you can feel like you are not navigating this alone, because it is a heavy burden in some cases. Infertility is medically defined as not being able to conceive after 12 months of regular unprotected sex, or 6 months if you're over 35. So this definition though doesn't take into account the emotional burden of infertility. So well and good, it describes it, but the emotional stress and ordeal that these lovely women have to go through. So the reality is that it's not just a physical issue, it's about balance. It's your hormones, in some cases, the stress that our bodies go through, our sleep, the nutrition that we feed our bodies with, and in some cases, even our past experiences that might even affect our fertility. So let's look at some of the reasons why infertility happens. So at its core, infertility happens because something in our reproductive system isn't functioning like it should. However, it's not always just about our reproductive organs or our physical barriers. It's also about balance, a balance of our hormones. Remember that we are women, we are men, and our hormones are going back and forth. Our lifestyle, emotional well-being, and even the environmental factors that play a whole lot of role. So the challenge with infertility is that it doesn't just affect one part of the body. It is often as a result of an imbalance within the whole body. In many cases, infertility is a reflection of hormonal imbalances, inflammation, trauma, stress, and all of these factors come together. They don't always show up as physical symptoms, but they can quietly disrupt your fertility over time. So let's begin to understand how this happens. Infertility often stems from an interplay. So all of the things I previously mentioned, they're all different factors that all come together. It's not just about one issue, it's a combination of all of these issues. So how you live, your lifestyle, your health, and sometimes even external influences. So let's think of this as a chain of events. Imagine that there is a link and it's weak or it's broken. The entire process of conception may be affected. So let's look at hormonal balance. We know that hormones are essential for ovulation and sperm production. And any disruptions in any of these hormones, whether it's too much or too little, of one of the specific hormones, it can cause a disruption or a problem with our ovulation, or even our egg or sperm quality. Let's look at another reason: chronic stress. We all know that we live in a highly stressful world, and chronic stress can interfere with our hormones. It slows down our fertility. High levels of stress that we have to navigate every day. It increases the production of the hormone cortisol, which in turn can disrupt all of these hormones that are involved in reproduction. What about our lifestyle factors? Our poor diet, the lack of sleep, all of the environmental toxins that we use on a daily, all of this can become a long-term impact on our fertility and cause a massive burden. It affects everything from our egg quality to our sperm motility. One of the big takeaways I think will be really beneficial today is to remember that infertility is not just a one-thing problem, it's a whole body imbalance. It's not just a reproductive issue. It can stem from a combination of hormonal disruptions, our lifestyle choices, and our environmental factors that all come together to affect the reproductive process at various stages. So when we understand that infertility means understanding how our entire body works as a whole, we begin to look at it differently. So now you have to look at your hormonal health, you look at your stress levels, you look at how you eat, and you even look at your emotional well-being. Especially when you're trying to conceive. All of those things become so important because your whole body comes into play. And if this has helped you, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more content on how to honor your body, steward your health, and walk in wisdom. See you in the next video. Thank you.